What do you do it for? What are you running for? What are you running toward?
Hi guys, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Candy, so also go by Confidant Candy, and if you're subscribed, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to monitor your well-being at university. If you'd like to know more, keep watching. I went to university in 2013 and I graduated with my bachelor's in 2017, and I recently just completed my master's. I'm yet to graduate because, you know, of the whole COVID graduation ceremony will probably be pushed back, but I've completed all my work now, so I'm so happy about that. University is an amazing experience. If you live on campus, it's a chance to be independent, manage your time, go and come as you please, and party. Let me tell you, I went to a lot of house parties in my time, a lot of clubs in my time. I was a bit of a wild one, but you know, but I brought it back in when it was necessary, and I made sure I went to all my lectures except for like 2, but I think that's when I had the flu. But I made sure I stayed on top of my schoolwork and I partied at the same time. Like, it's doable. I wouldn't recommend going all crazy when you go to university, but I did that as a way of distracting myself from what was really going on. With all that is great about uni life, it can be an overwhelming experience. For some, it may be the first time you're living completely by yourself with strangers, away from your parents, and doing things by yourself in a completely new environment that you may be unfamiliar with. I moved to Birmingham, which is about 2 to 3 hours from London. I did my laundry by myself. I mean, laundry wasn't that hard. Like, my mum just told me, you know, don't mix blacks with whites and stuff like that. It's pretty easy. And I could cook for the most part. I did food technology when I was in high school. So I knew the basics. And if I didn't know nothing, I would just call my mum and be like, how do you make mac and cheese? You put mustard in it or whatnot. And, you know, like, I got by. And I'm grateful that my mum taught me certain things before moving out, so I wasn't completely like confused as to what to do and how to maintain myself and how to cook. You know, I wasn't really living off takeouts. I'll cook my own food. I'll cook salmon, chicken, curry chicken. Like, I cooked all of that in uni. I made mac and cheese for my flatmates. I made sweet potato pie. Like, I was cooking, and I'm glad that my mum instilled in me that you can do things by yourself. You don't need to rely on other people. We don't do takeout. Don't spend your money on takeout. If you need help, call me and I'll tell you what to do. And I'm so grateful for my mother for that. With all that being said, I did really struggle during university. That's why I believe it is essential for you to monitor your well-being and track it and make notes of mood changes, changes in your appetite, changes in your sleep pattern, because this may all affect you mentally, physically, and emotionally. So I would definitely advise you to follow these tips that I'm about to give you. If you are going to university for the first time, tip number 1, make sure that you take breaks. Depending on your university timetable, you will have breaks during the day for you to unwind. Use this time wisely. By no means am I encouraging you to neglect your university work, like, absolutely not. You're paying to go to university, so please make sure you do your work, but do make sure you have a breather during the day, even if it's just going to lunch with your classmates, with your flatmates, or just watching something on Netflix between your lectures. Do something to take your mind off work mode. If you feel like you're doing all this uni work, you've got seminars, you've got lectures, you've got a bunch of assignments that you need to get through, it can be overwhelming, especially if you're in a new environment and you're just getting used to being around new people. You need to make sure that you have time to cater to you and your needs. During my undergraduate program, especially during the first couple of years, I had more free time. So like I mentioned before, my flatmates and I would go to lunch. We went to, what restaurant did we go to? Birmingham. It was like a South American restaurant. We would go there. The food was so bomb. Like, that is one way that we would connect with each other and take our mind off uni work. I also had my own personal schedule where I'll make sure I had fixed times to focus on my schoolwork and times to, you know, party and relax and chill with my friends. If you need help on how to be organized, make sure you check the link that I'm going to leave for you guys. Number 2, visit a support team on campus. If you find that your well-being is being affected due to uni and or a combination of other things, do make sure you talk to a counsellor or someone within the university. I do hope that all universities have a counselling and a support service for students, and I definitely recommend making use of it. Even if you might feel like you're a-okay, but you just want to talk and get things off your chest, that is completely fine. And I find that for me, talking to someone that is outside my social circle Why did I say like that? Social circle. Am I from North? That is outside my social circle. Helps me not be so worried about what people may think of me when I'm telling them my issues, you know? Completely judgment free. They are there to listen and they're paid to listen. I would definitely recommend looking into that. If you prefer not to meet someone face to face, hopefully there are some online counseling sessions available. Make sure you do your research or see if there's someone in your local area that can put you in the right direction in order to find mental health services within uni or within the location of your university. Tip number 3, have a self-care routine. Self-care means the ability to promote and maintain health, and is done so by maintaining a good level of nutrition, lifestyle within yourself and your wider community. My self-care routine consists of exercising, meditation, journaling, eating healthy foods, and getting enough sleep. If you need an example of what a self-care routine could look like for you, make sure you check out my self-care Sunday routine. I'm going to leave a link for you guys, so make sure you check that out and let me know what your self-care routine consists of. Tip number 4, exercise. I am an exercise junkie and I'm proud of it. I attended dance classes from the age of 7 till about I was 16, 17, and then once I finished that, I went straight into the gym, as you can tell by my shoulders. No, for real, look at my shoulders. Weight's been on here, baby. Exercising has a ton of benefits, not just physically, but also it caters to our emotional well-being. Many universities have extracurricular activities that you can join. I joined the basketball society, and although I wasn't good at it, it gave me something to do. It definitely upped my fitness level, and I made a ton of new friends from it. If you don't feel like going to the gym or joining a society, you can always work out from your home. There are millions and millions of videos on YouTube and Instagram that demonstrate at-home workouts, so please make sure you do your research and get to moving. So that's my tips for you guys. I just want to say congratulations to all those who have been accepted into their university or going to university, either on campus or online. It is a huge deal, and don't let anyone try and downplay it, because a degree is a degree, baby. Don't take it lightly. Like, if you feel like, oh no, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, just bear in mind that not everyone can do it. Moving away from home, being completely independent is easier said than done. I didn't say I struggled when it came to moving away from home. I was happy to get out my mum's house for a little bit. No disrespect, mum. But I like living alone. I like having my own schedule. I like doing things by myself. I'm very much, you know, big Leo energy. I'm an only child, so I'm used to doing things by myself in a sense. So I didn't struggle, but if you do feel like you are struggling, that is completely fine. You are not alone. There are many people that are in your same predicament, and I would definitely say reach out before, you know, things develop and things get worse. Do try to make friends, as this could be a support system for you, and it will help your emotional well-being, as you are not alone. You can talk to your friends about your emotions if you don't feel comfortable enough to talk to a medical professional. And please do reach out to helplines if you have very worrying thoughts. I wouldn't recommend waiting to talk to someone at uni if this is going to be a long process, especially with COVID and all that is going on. Please do reach out and check your local mental health services if you do feel like you are really struggling. My thoughts are with you. And yeah, I hope you see better days, and I hope you guys all have an amazing university experience. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I appreciate you. See you next week. I hope you are safe and take care.